Hi guys, I hope you are all having a super week. Today I thought I absolutely had to film a haul video for you because I've been getting really quite spendy, which is actually quite unusual for me. I know you're probably rolling your eyes, but I don't actually shop that much, but when I do, I buy quite a lot. I'm going to stop trying to justify the fact that I don't buy a lot because yeah, I'm just lying to myself. Anyway, so I got spendy in quite a few places, including ASOS. That is not the only box, I'm ashamed to say, and also Ted Baker, which I haven't actually opened yet. It's a carrier bag and also a rather snazzy suit holder. It's just a cape in there, not a suit. And then also today, a bit of a last minute, I also went into French Connection and picked up a few pieces. So this is going to be a collective haul video. I'm going to try some bits on as well and show you how they look on. So yeah, quite a lot of pieces, a lot of pre-spring and springtime pieces. I always get spendy at this time of year just because I love springtime, I love spring colours, I love pastels, I love white, I love pink, I love lace, I love florals, so this is definitely my time of year for clothes shopping. So yeah, before I ramble any further, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with ASOS and I'm going to show you a few accessories, or not accessories, just sunglasses, which I picked up from ASOS because otherwise I can tell they're going to get lost under the huge pile of products. And the first pair that I picked up is this kind of, I'm not sure how to describe this, but it's almost like a blue marble along the edge there, aviator style glasses, and then a very flat blue, dark blue lens with gold stems. Oh, pinging me back. These are ASOS own brand, and I just thought they were a really lovely pattern. You've got the blue on the earpieces as well, and I really love this style of sunglasses. I thought they were quite a classic shape. It's quite strange how they're so flat though, it's really hard to describe it. That is literally just a flat piece of plastic, not sure if you can see that. So these I believe are around the £12 mark from ASOS. Then I treated myself to a couple of pairs of Key Australia sunglasses. I've become a little bit obsessed with them recently since my gold kind of laser cut ones, which I think you guys saw in my February favourites, but I also picked up these, which are kind of marbly print around the outside and then really quite mirrored lenses on the lens. So yeah, I thought these were really pretty, just quite nice. They're kind of casual but really big casual, and I love that they don't have the eye bits here, so it means I can put them on my head and my hair doesn't get stuck in them, which if you have really knotty hair like I do, that is always a consideration. I believe these ones were around the £25 mark, so not super expensive. I'd rather have a few pair of these than one pair of like Chanel or Dolce & Gabbana glasses, so really happy with those. And last but not least, when it comes to sunglasses, one more Key pair, and the Key Australia ones all come in these little pouches, which is quite handy. I picked up another kind of rose gold pair. These have got a really awesome cat flick detail, again with a bit of a cutout. And I just love the colour. They definitely have like rose tinted lenses, which I think are just really cute. They do have the nose bits, so won't be putting those in my hair too much, but I just absolutely love the kind of bluey pink, almost iridescent mermaid kind of colour of the lenses, and I've already been wearing these quite a lot, so 3 lovely new pairs of sunglasses from ASOS. Then, like I normally do, I picked up some branded things from ASOS. So this skirt is actually a River Island skirt. It's going to go really crazy in the lighting, so I'll insert a clip of me wearing it. But this is just such a gorgeous skirt. I absolutely love the fabric on this skirt, even though it's quite short. The fabric is kind of thick and almost knitted with these little peephole details, not peephole, that'd be weird, kind of like whole lacy hole details, which just makes it look a little more elegant and feminine and quite classic, and not, you know, not too skimpy like a skirt this length normally would be. And it's stretchy as well, which makes it super comfortable, and I wear this just above my hips, so it's nice and flattering, and then it's got this flare at the bottom which just gives it a lovely, really girly shape. So that was ASOS, but it's River Island, and this was £32, which I think is really good for a skirt of this quality, and I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of wear out of that come summer and also any holidays as well. Sticking to the white kind of summery theme, I picked up this really light lace jacket, also from ASOS, but this is super trash. So this, if you can see, has got a lovely kind of lace fabric all over, almost like a broderie anglais kind of lace 3/4 sleeves, and this is the kind of thing that when you're on holiday in the evenings you just want to have a little something over your shoulder, nothing too warm because obviously it's normally hot when you're on holiday, but this is just a lovely thing to kind of keep the wind off, keep the chill off in the evenings when you're either on holiday or it's nice and warm in the UK. And yeah, it's just plain lace, very simple design, very classic and very me, so I really love that one. Something a little bit more casual is this pink top that I got from ASOS, and this is ASOS own brand. This is literally just a pink t-shirt with a bit of a V detail going on in the back here, with almost 3/4 sleeves, a little bit of detail on the sleeve there, but really, really plain. This is the kind of thing that I just love to chuck on with jeans, maybe even white jeans in the summertime, in the springtime. Really nice piece for layering. It's just such a casual but such an easy to wear kind of piece. So this is pretty much a spring basic, and I'm sure I'll be wearing this a lot in summer. It's almost got a kind of silky feel to the fabric, which I really, really like. Hangs beautifully, and I just absolutely adore the colour. And also a very, very springtime piece is this little cute pair of shorts with this gorgeous kind of floral petal detail at the top. Now these are very short shorts, so I think they'll probably just be reserved for any holidays that I go on, but I just fell in love with this detail. I think it's so fun and girly, but without being too kind of cutesy. I know it's very cutesy, but I just thought it was a really lovely detail. Again, really high-waisted, which for me, I've got tiny legs, so high-waisted is definitely the most flattering. And a lovely, lovely light pink colour, a nice light material, so again a lovely one for holidays. This top is from a brand called Fashion Union, which I'd heard of but never tried anything before, but I really loved the stripe design on this. I love stripes anyway, so anything that's pink and stripy is pretty much ticking all of my boxes. And to tick another box, it's high neck as well, which just makes it absolutely wonderful. I really love the design of this as well. It's almost like a crop, and then it flares out with the stripes going in different ways, so it's going to give a really lovely flow the way the fabric's been cut. Again, I can imagine wearing this with either jeans or maybe if it gets warmer with like white denim shorts or something. I think this will be a really cute one. I think this was really cheap as well. I can't remember exactly how much, but I will leave the details down below and you can go and check it out. And again, really, really light fabric. I can imagine just sticking on a bandeau top underneath this, maybe even a bikini top. I don't know why I'm thinking about holidays so much, but yeah, really lovely light fabric, so again going to be a really nice one once the weather gets a bit warmer. And also for those lovely kind of spring mornings, I picked up this skirt, and this was a bit of an investment piece. This was a Whistles skirt, but I got it again from ASOS, and this was £95, so quite pricey, so I really need to be sure that I'm going to wear this, but you can really tell that it's good quality. It's a really thick material, and this colour for me is like a wardrobe staple, classic pink colour, so I'm sure it will go with a lot of my spring outfits, but as I said, I'm going to try it on with a few different options just to make sure it's worth the money, because it's definitely not cheap. But again, beautiful design, quite a plain, almost A-line kind of skirt, and then you've got these faux, actually they are real popper button details down the side, which just gives a little bit of interest to the skirt. On the back you've got the effect of a couple of pockets, but they aren't actually doing anything, just a nice design detail. And again, this will fit quite high-waisted, so a lovely flattering skirt for the springtime. Another ASOS own brand item which I picked up is this black skirt, which has this gorgeous black and white tassel kind of frill detail around the pockets and along the bottom here. I just thought this was very Chanel-ish, which is why I picked this up. I think it'd make a really nice, quite professional piece, so maybe if you work in an office or you get to wear what you want to school, I think this would be a really lovely, quite smart but still very fashionable piece for those kind of situations. I think this one, I'm not sure if I'll keep it because actually it's quite dark for this time of year and I don't actually wear that much black anyway. I kind of bought it on a bit of a whim, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you have any outfit suggestions for this because I do really love it. I'm just not sure how well it will fit in with my wardrobe. And if you read my blog post on 8 steps to defining a personal style, then you'll know that if there are any pieces in your wardrobe that do stick out, then it's likely that you just won't find the time to wear them. So let me know what you guys think about that skirt. I also picked up a River Island coat from ASOS, and this is actually really heavy. So this is a beautiful suede material. I'm pretty sure it's actual suede, but then it was only £80 this entire coat, so I don't think that's enough for this amount of suede. But it's single lined, so there's no lining inside, but then you have this tie waist detail and a beautiful soft flowing lapel, so really nice, quite casual fit. So many of you guys commented on the coat that I got from River Island in my last haul, which I wore loads during Fashion Week, and annoyingly it sold out. but this is a very similar shape, and I think actually a little bit warmer as well, so I'm sure I'll be getting a lot of use out of this. At the back it's got kind of like a cape detail, which I find really flattering, and again I love the colour, this almost blush, it is beige but almost blush pink kind of suede, I just love, and I'm sure will fit in really well with the rest of my spring wardrobe. This next one I have a feeling is not going to come across quite as well on camera as it does in real life, but it's this kind of shirt dress with a broderie anglais kind of lace, really big skirt, and it's French Connection, but again I got it on ASOS. But I bought this because I'm going away next week, or actually I'll be there while you are watching this video, in Hong Kong, and I just thought this was such a lovely dress for that trip because it's very light and summery with these kind of 3/4 sleeves and a really lovely midi length skirt, but the fabric is so light that I just thought it would be nice and cooling and really great for an everyday dress while I was out there. I'm definitely going to be taking some outfit shots and outfit videos while I am in Hong Kong, but also make sure you're following my Snapchat and you'll see what I'm getting up to. But I pretty much bought this dress for that trip. I just saw it and I was like, that is so perfect. It's got a beautiful waistband as well. You've got this tie around the waist which makes it really lovely and flattering. And I mean, it's just a white dress, a white day dress, so if you have maybe like you're going to the races or you're going to Henley or anything like that, this I just think is absolutely perfect. So it's French Connection. Annoyingly ASOS have taken off the price, I don't know why they do that, but again I'll leave all the information down below. And then looking around me, I think this is the last thing from ASOS. I just picked up this hat. Again, I pretty much just fell in love with the colour. This is definitely my kind of colour, like a blushy purpley grey colour, and it's a felt hat with this really nice detail around the rim. So you've got, it's almost, I don't think it's real leather, but it's definitely leather effect, lace kind of detail around here, and you've got a couple of tassels. I absolutely love wearing hats. If I have like a bad hair day, then I'll stick a hat on. If I'm a bit cold, I'll stick a hat on, and I just absolutely love this colour. So let me know what you guys think of the hat. Oh, and I've just spotted this set of silk pyjamas from ASOS. They're obviously not real silk, but they definitely feel like it. I picked up this because I'm absolutely in love with my Olivia Van Hal pyjamas, which are real silk, but if you have researched them, you'll know they are very pricey. I was gifted them. I do not have that amount of money to spend on pyjamas, but these definitely reminded me of them. Obviously not quite the same material quality wise, but really lovely shape. So I got a light blue silky shirt and matching bottoms. I really like to have like full bottoms when I'm in bed. I quite like to be really cozy, but this lovely silky material means I don't get too hot. So I thought that was a nice little pyjama treat. I rarely buy pyjamas actually, so yeah, when I saw that I thought they were really beautiful. Next I'm going to move on to Ted Baker. In here are a couple of bits which I picked up from Click and Collect today, but I actually have a couple of bits which I bought in a previous trip. One of which is this jumper that I'm wearing now. You might have seen this in a few other videos, or if you follow me on Snapchat, I know quite a few people commented saying where's your jumper from on my Snapchat. Well, this is it, and it is Ted Baker. So you can see it's a high neck, long sleeve jumper with this almost chevron design. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, which I find really flattering. And then what I love about Ted Baker is that all their little details are rose gold. So I'm going to show you, not sure if you can see down here, but it's got this tag here which is rose gold, which I absolutely love, and I just really like the fit of this. It's very classic, fits me really perfectly, and Ted Baker knitwear I always find really good quality. So although this was more expensive than like a Topshop jumper or even like an ASOS jumper, I know that this design in particular is so me and I'll wear it absolutely loads. I already have done. And then I also picked up another jumper, which is this one here. It's more white and quite sheer. This bit's quite sheer, you can probably see my hand going through it. But then you've got these beautiful white and pink stitches going across, and again you've got a little bit of rose gold detail in this little Ted Baker button down here. Those little design details I just absolutely love. Again, this is a beautiful shape. I actually wore this with the River Island skirt that I showed you earlier for an outfit shoot, so if I have any photos from that I'll leave them up here and leave a link to the blog post down below. But yeah, I just thought this was really beautiful colours. I was feeling quite spendy, so I wouldn't normally go this crazy on jumpers, but I do love a good light jumper in springtime and thought these two were just absolutely perfect. And also in that particular haul I picked up this pair of trousers. I'm always on the lookout for smart trousers which aren't denim because I just think that they're really nice to wear as an everyday trouser, but you know, sometimes you just want to be a little bit more dressed up than denim, and I just absolutely adored the fabric on these. It's a pale blue fabric, and the design, they've used a very satiny, almost shimmery thread to give almost like a skeleton leaf kind of pattern. It's really hard to describe the pattern on these. And also something I love about Ted Baker is they all have beautiful design details. So this has got this beautiful floral pastel material on the hem. I know when you're wearing it you can't see it, but it's just like knowing that those beautiful design details are there that I absolutely love. The only negative thing I have to say about these trousers is when I tried them on, the button popped off, and like they're not too small for me, nothing like that, but it pinged off. It's not a huge problem because I can just sew it back on, but when you spend, how much were they? Dun dun dun, £129 on a pair of trousers, you don't really want the button flying off. So I will have again a good old think about whether I keep these. I do love them, but I'm not sure if I can justify almost £130 on a pair of trousers. So let's have a little look at the Ted Baker stuff which I picked up from my click and collect order this morning. The first thing is this jumper, which I already absolutely love. So it's a cardigan which I really like because sometimes, especially like when you're going on a long haul flight or if you're doing some travelling, cardigans are just so great because you can just put them over your shoulders and be automatically really comfy. And I love the colours on this, white on the top half, grey on the bottom half, two of my absolute favourite colours. And the material is so soft. I wonder if it's cashmere, I can't remember. If it's, yeah, cashmere colour block wrap, which is absolutely gorgeous. I will definitely be wearing this to travel. Yeah, really beautiful design. Ted Baker knitwear, as I said, really, really good quality. So definitely looking forward to wearing that one. And I also picked up another high neck, this is a funnel neck pink jumper, but I actually bought this one and this one with the intention of comparing the two, but this one arrived much earlier and I loved it and I started wearing it, so this one definitely can't be returned. So for that reason, sadly I think this one is going to go back, but I'll show you anyway. It's basically a very plain pink roll neck with a really high neck detail there, and then you've got the beautiful rose gold Ted Baker detail that I always look out for. This was £99, so just a little bit too much for a roll neck in my opinion, but yeah, thought I would show you that one anyway. And then in my suitcase, suit cover, there is this beautiful cape which I'll get out the wrapping and show you properly. There we go. So spring I feel is a really nice time of year to wear capes because it still is definitely a little bit chilly, at least here in London. But you don't want necessarily to have a big full-on wintry coat on, so I thought I'd try out a cape, which I've not really done before. This is a really nice plain grey material, your arms come out of these holes here. Again, you've got the rose gold clasp here, and I really love this grey colour. I think it's very universally flattering, anyone can get away with it. And then the lining is this lovely blush pink colour. It might be quite fiddly to secure yourself in it with these two kind of poppers there, and then you've got a third final popper over here to close it. And then inside it's just plain grey, not lined, which I'm a little bit surprised at, but then you have got the beautiful pink trimming detail along all the hems. And then last but by no means least, we have French Connection, and this was a little bit of an impulse purchase from me today, but again, because I am going to Hong Kong in a few days, I kind of picked these up for that trip, and as I said, I'll be doing some outfit videos, so that was my way of justifying these purchases. So inside the bag, everything is wrapped in tissue paper, which I'm going to shred. And I picked up three quite basic things. So the first of which is this really lovely, almost silky t-shirt. The back is more of a plain cotton material, whereas the front feels silky. Let's have a look what material it is. Probably polyester. Yeah, it's polyester, but you know when they make it really nice and thin, so it feels like silk. And I just find that white t-shirts are such a plain item that I will wear something like this so much. So this was £35, which I don't even think is that expensive. Like Topshop, you'd spend that amount of money on a Topshop t-shirt if it was from the boutique section. And it is really gorgeous, the fact that it's this silky material on the front and cotton on the back makes it really comfy. And then you've got this cutout detail around the hem, around the neckline, sorry, which just gives it that little bit of design detail which you expect from somewhere like French Connection. Equally, you've got that same design detail on the arms, and it's really beautiful. Just it's so simple but really makes this t-shirt a little bit more special. Similarly, I picked up this white tank top with adjustable straps, and it's got the same detail cotton on the back, white silky polyester on the front with this lovely cutout detail, exactly the same as the t-shirt. But again, this kind of thing I layer under everything in springtime. I absolutely love things like this. The pieces that I've picked up like this in previous years have been amongst my most worn items, and this was £22, so I really do not begrudge spending £22 on something this classic. And the fact that it's adjustable sleeves is really great as well, because sometimes you just want it to be a little bit higher, if you want to be a little bit more conservative, or on those days when it's nice and sunny you want to reveal your chest a bit, then you can let it down. So that's absolutely perfect. So many of my tank tops I have to take up the sleeves myself, like chop them up and sew them again because they're not quite the right length, so it's just really nice that these are adjustable. And finally, last but not least, I picked up a very plain grey jumper from French Connection. I have a thing with grey jumpers, I wear them so much. They are definitely amongst the most worn and worn items in my wardrobe. This one was £55. It's got a V detail along the front here, not sure if you can see that, and then just quite chunky 3/4 length sleeves. This is what I saw in the store that really made me make a purchase, just because grey jumpers with a reasonably high neck are the kind of things that I absolutely live in, and especially when it goes into springtime. Sometimes pink, I just feel like I can get the collar a little bit dirty and it feels too dressy to wear something like this at home. Whereas this is a lovely, quite smart and chic jumper, but you can wear it out and about and at home as well, and just be super comfy and know that you're looking chic as well. So really pleased with my French Connection purchases. I feel like I went in there expecting that everything was going to be a lot more expensive, and then when my bill came to just over £100, I was like, oh, actually I've got 3 really nice, really classic pieces for that. So really pleased with my little splurge there. I'm so looking forward to wearing all these pieces. As I said, spring is my favourite time of year for fashion. I love everything, the colours, the fabrics, just everything about it I love. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know which pieces are your favourites, if there's any that you don't like that you think I should send back. And as I said, I'm really not that splurgy, but this time of year is just my time of year for shopping, so yeah, went a little bit crazy, and I may or may not have a Topshop and River Island haul coming up very soon as well, so if you want to see what I got from there, keep your eyes peeled, make sure you're subscribed and all of that good stuff. So yeah, that's all from me. If you want to check out my Hong Kong adventures, then be sure to follow me on Snapchat because I'll be snapping loads, and yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!